Okay, this is round 5 of Floyd versus Larry O'Shields. We're going to continue the breakdown of Floyd's patterns and sequences starting right here. All right, Larry's head's over his lead foot. He's going to load and spring off with his leaping cross as Floyd shifts this lead foot back right here. Then Larry's going to follow up the rear cross to the body. And then we're going to let this go for a little bit to here. Now Larry's going to commit his lead as Floyd pulls to his rear foot. And one thing to note, check out this small rear foot step. That'll reset, but on the right side of his line. And once again, Larry's going to commit his lead, but something to chew on. When Floyd's head is over his lead foot, he has more distance he can use to pull away from Larry. Meaning his head would be right here, and he can pull all the way to here. Lead foot to rear foot. But Floyd's head is between his legs, which means he has less real estate to use. And we'll see that right here. And then Larry's going to follow up with a rear cross. Okay, Floyd's going to step on his lead foot, do a rear foot step up, and then throw his jab, while Larry slips to his lead foot right here. Now, since his lead foot is loaded, he'll spring into a leaping cross. And then we'll go ahead and buzz through this. So Floyd's on the right side of his line. He's going to pull this lead foot back right here. Now, once Larry gets to this lead foot, he's going to throw his leaping jab, while when Floyd plants his rear foot, he's going to throw his lead hook. And then let's cruise again. Now we'll see the same idea we saw a little bit earlier. Larry's going to come in his jab. Now, if Larry attacked right here, Floyd could pull or move his head from his lead foot all the way to his rear foot. But Larry doesn't attack here. So Floyd adjusts to the right side of his line. And if you noticed, before he could pull from here to here, now he has less real estate to use. And so that's what he does. And he'll body up and keep going. All right, they're both going to get to their lead foot. Larry's going to throw his jab rear cross, while Floyd catches the jab on the first beat and then pulls the cross on that second beat. Then he's coming back with a rear uppercut, rear hook, another uppercut, and then pendulum away. Okay, Floyd's going to get to this lead foot, do a rear foot step up, throw a lead hook to the head, then body. Then Larry's going to come back with a cross to the body that Floyd's going to pull. Then he's going to get back to this lead foot for a potential hook. Then he's going to pull back for the cross that comes, and then comes up with an uppercut. Then we'll let this go for a little bit. So Floyd's going to do a little rear foot step up, fold out that jab as Larry slips in over that lead foot. And then we're going to go ahead and let this run until we get to this spot right here. Now Floyd's going to step on that lead foot, swing that rear leg behind him, and snap out his jab. And same deal for Larry. He's going to slip inside to this lead foot. And a thing to note for Larry, I believe he likes slipping in because that allows him to throw his leaping cross. And for the most part, he feels safe because Floyd hasn't followed up with a rear cross. And we're going to go ahead and buzz through this until we get up to here. Okay, Floyd's on the right side of his line. Larry's going to throw a lead hook to the body as Floyd shifts his weight back to his lead foot right here, which allows him to throw this lead hook. Then he'll get back to this lead foot and create a catch and counter trap. Larry's throwing his rear cross. Floyd's going to catch it on this lead foot, counter out with that lead hook, then bob down for a hook to the body. And then he's going to get back to this rear foot for a rear uppercut, then a whole bunch of hooks. And then let's speed out of this spot. So Floyd's going to change it up here. Note the high guard, head over that lead foot. Instead of catching and countering here, he's just going to pull to his rear foot, then get back to the lead foot to fire out that jab. Then let's go ahead and start cruising again. All right, this is a quick one. Floyd will get to that lead foot, fold out that jab again, and let's move. Now, we talked about this a little bit earlier. So Floyd's going to throw out his jab as Larry slips to his lead foot. Now, Larry's comfortable to do this because Floyd hasn't thrown out a rear cross right behind it. And also, Larry looks a spot for his leaping jab or cross. Now, check this out. So, the first beat is the jab from Floyd and the slip by Larry. Now, look what would happen if Floyd actually brought his rear cross. And let's let this go a little bit until we get up to around here. Okay, Floyd's back on his jab. Note the little rear foot step up. And then we'll see it again and again. And we'll buzz through this. So we'll see that jab again, but notice the pull to the rear foot. And then also watch his rear hand's ready to parry in case that leaping jab from Larry comes. And then let's go ahead and start cruising again. I know this one will take a minute. All right, as soon as Floyd gets this lead foot, he's going to throw his lead hook while Larry was looking for his rear cross. Now, check out the hold, the rear hook, double uppercut, lead hook, rear hooks, uppercut. Now, check this out. Larry will jab as Floyd slips in right here. Now, check out the hold from Larry. Floyd's going to pull as Larry follows him back with his rear cross. And then let's move through this to this spot. Okay, Floyd's going to go back to the well, square shoulders, rear foot step up, then jab. Then our final pattern for the day, Larry will look to load for the leaping cross, but Floyd will intercept him with his lead right here. Then he's going to pull the cross from Larry while bringing his lead hook with him. And that'll do it for round 5.